Hello all. Well, San Francisco has started its fog season very early, so it's rather cold and windy and foggy and damp. But we're not going to talk about that because I got too much anxiety going on in my life right now. The problem is living, where to live, and the place that we had planned to move to has been taken, so extreme anxiety right now. And as of right now, no answers, so hopefully something will come through pretty soon, because I don't know how much more of this anxiety I can take. But doing the videos helps. Let's talk about Antarctica first. Antarctica ice shelf. More than a third of the shelf at risk of complete collapse into the ocean around it. That's the new finding of a new study. If the temperatures were to go anywhere near 4C, 3.5C, this will happen in two stages. There'll be two large ice shelves collapsing into the ocean, causing immediate sea level rise. No dates were given. This one's about temperature. If it gets up that high, there will be an imminent collapse of the ice shelf. This study was from the University of Reading and is there to show how vulnerable we are to climate change. They even say that the Antarctic Peninsula will collapse in the 3C range. The most at risk for collapse: Larsen C, Shackleton Ice Shelf, Pine Island Ice Shelf, and the Wilkins Ice Shelf. In that order will collapse. The reason the temperature on the planet Earth is going so incredibly high is because the CO2 level is so high, along with methane. Levels unseen in 3.6 million years of CO2 rise. The CO2 has continued to rise no matter what we do at this point. In 2020, methane continued to rise at unprecedented rates. CO2 saw a daily record of 421.21 parts per million on April 3rd, 2021. The COVID recession reduced CO2 output by 7%, but it hardly even made a dent. Let's look at the CO2 chart right here, and as you can see, it doesn't look good. It's just ever-ending, going up and up and up. The Weather Service, NOAA, NOAA, has put out a warning saying that we need to reduce methane immediately. If not, the game is over. The thing is that, see, methane is 28 times more potent as a greenhouse gas than CO2. Now, methane reduces itself in about 100 years to CO2 and water vapor, but we don't have 100 years. Let's go ahead and look at this chart.